Friends, my greetings to all of you. It's a beautiful evening in all respects. When you give a lot of happiness, you get. Giving and happiness go together. You know, first I would like to greet the Honorable Minister. Just now I met him, Harinder Thakur, and of course our philanthropist attendist, Dr. Terry Papnijia. You know, tent is a fantastic field. I was in Hyderabad a few weeks back. I addressed about 400 dentist students. They're all getting graduated for MBBS. So it's a military college. So when I was addressing, after that question answer time came. So I asked all the 400 dentists, future dentists, tell me what's your mission in life, what you are going to do. Everybody give all sorts of answer. I'm going to remove the pain, I'm going to do this, do this. One girl dentist got a future dentist. She said, I'm going to give a smile. So the giving a smile is a dentist mission. Our Dr. Terry also, he is trying to give that smile to many more people, many more people. At this movement, SEVA movement in Toronto, my greetings to all of you. I think your heart is very big heart, whatever here. I was reading about the game for SEVA, and I'm happy to know that it has done quite a good work from inception in 2000. Now, I have a feeling that the concentration of SEVA should not be only for India. You are starting from Canada. The movement of SEVA should be India and Canada. Yes. So I was talking to Dr. Terry. He agreed with me. He is going to change his mission, is it not? You agreed? Yes, I agreed. Because after all, poverty is universal and pain is universal. We can't do one part of the world, neglect another part of the world. Everywhere, only proportion different. Proportion is different, and we have to do the mission. Now, I was thinking what to talk to you after hearing all these stories and informations and Sheetal's view. I thought of sharing with you one incident because, Mahatma Gandhi's birthday is going to come. Another week's time is going to come. There, I was reading about him, Gandhiji. His mother, when Mahatma Gandhi was a 9-year-old boy, imagine Gandhiji's a 9-year-old boy, and then mother gives advice, Gandhiji's mother gives advice. The advice was, son, in your entire lifetime, if you can save or better someone's life, your birth as a human being and your life is a success. You have the blessing of the Almighty God. This is the advice. Gandhiji got it. 9-year-old boy from a mother. Now here I felt this advice he records in his biography, big biography. He says, my mother's advice influenced me wherever I was traveling. You know, he was in South Africa. Apartheid system, he started fighting for the apartheid system. And even now is recognized for his contribution. Of course, he was the father of nation and got us the freedom. So it's very important, mother's correct advice. Very important, all of you. Many I see, is a number of very experienced people are here. that advice to the children is very, very important. When they are particularly in their teen, before their teen, the advice reach them. Parents should be available to the children. Parents should be available to children. I don't know whether such gathering I can involve you. What I say you will repeat. Will you? Will you? Will you repeat or no? You don't mind? Because when I hear the Gandhiji's advice, when he got a 9-year boy that advice, I thought I must tell you the importance of the righteousness in the heart. That cannot be given by forcibly, nobody can give it except 3 people. What is righteous in the heart? Will you repeat with me, all of you, when I say? You have agreed, you have repeat. But even though dinner will be waiting for you, you will get a good dinner, I will assure you that. Where you have not taken lunch and dinner, where there is righteousness in the heart, there is beauty in the character. When there is beauty in the character, there is harmony in the home. Harmony in the home. When there is harmony in the home, there is order in the nation. When there is order in the nation, there is peace in the world. Did you friends see, if you have one quality in our children when they are growing, that quality will give you beauty in the character, give the children beauty in the character. That in turn will give harmony in the home. That in turn will give the order in the nation. That in turn it will give peace in the world. What is that one quality? What is that one quality? Very good. This side is very good. Righteousness in the heart. Now, righteous in the heart, who can give? Because we need righteous in the heart, who can give? Guess. Because I was morning addressing a school and college, 10 fellows immediately lifted their hand. So this righteous in the heart, only 3 people can give. One is father, mother in a spiritual environment. Father, mother in a spiritual environment. Third one, primary school teacher. Primary school teacher. These are the 3 people can give. The righteous in the heart gives you the mind to give and also gratitude. Righteous in the heart, 2 qualities has got. It will give for giving. You give, giving is become a part of the life, and gratitude, thanking capacity. So friends, with this I want to narrate you an experience I had. You know, when I was a president, I think it's 2004, I got a call, a telephone call, very important call. And that call said, 100 years old man wants to talk to you. Naturally, you have to give priority. So I gave the priority. I took the phone call. The other side, Sri Sivakumara Swamiji of Sri Siddhaganga Mutt, Tumkur, he was on the other side. He said, Kalam, I am completing 100 years. You must come, attend. You are the fun. Unless you come, my celebration will not be there. You should come. It was an order. You have to go. You have to go. I went there. When I went to Tumkur, I found a fantastic scene. 500,000 people sitting there in front of him. And then the dais, all the political leaders of Karnataka were sitting there. And all the religious leaders, Swamijis, Reverend Fathers, Maulanas, all were sitting. I was astonished. How so many? I also was sitting. Then everybody started talking. All of us talked about him. This man, Sri Sri Sivakumar Swamiji, 100 years, we all of us talked to him. Then something happened. This man, the Sri Sri Sivakumar Swami, 100 years old man, he got up. He got up, no specs, vertically standing. He gave a 15 minutes extempo speech. Throughout he was smiling. I was astonished. How a 100 years man, he can stand vertical and no specs, and he can give a extempo speech how he is giving. Then I realized, every day he is feeding 15,000 orphans. He has got 250 schools and colleges, okay? 250 schools and colleges and free education he gives. Now, how this man got 100 years, good health, and why? Because he had a heart of giving. He gives, he get the happiness. Can you see that? You all understood? Now, I could not control my feelings there. When this was going on, because so many people talk, in our country, a lot of people talk. So they were talking, I was writing a poem. Okay, I was writing a poem. So the poem is a happiness, I'm seeing a happiness of a personality. 100 years personality, it comes out of service, by giving. So the poem goes like this, radiating message of giving. I wrote a poem. It was immediately in Candice, it was translated, it became a song there. It goes like this, radiating message on giving. And the poem is, oh my fellow citizens, in giving you receive happiness. In giving you receive, in giving you give happiness. In body and soul. Giving happiness not only in body, in soul also. You have everything to give. One should not worry, according to me, that he does not have money to give. You have everything to give. If you have knowledge, share it. If you have resources, share it with the needy. Use your mind and heart to remove the pain of the suffering and cheer the sad hearts. In giving, you receive the happiness. Almighty will bless all your action. This is the poem I wrote. And I dedicated to the Swamiji, that 100 years old Swamiji. Now he's running, again I went to his another birthday, he's running 104, doing very well. What message do we get from all these experiences? All these experiences give an insight that human beings can attain lasting peace and a happiness only when they rise above their selves, work towards serving others without external temptation. I have come across many incidents where people have, irrespective of their normal professional affiliation, have come forward for the great social mission of giving. Friends, if you ask me, I had recently in April, I went for teaching. I teach for my students at Lexington, USA. I had 65 students in my class. So the class I have taken, a unique subject, it attracted a lot of students. A subject was the evolving happy, prosperous societies in the world. Evolving happy, prosperous society in the world. They are all postgraduate students, top class students. When I was teaching, one student got up, one girl student got up. She said, Mr. Kalam, fantastic, I like your teaching, your class, you are not teaching us, you are making us to learn, so we are happy. But you have to answer me a question, in USA they will just bluntly, they will ask. So shoot it, I said. She asked the question, Kalam, I saw your book, I read all sorts of things, you have done many things in your life. Which is the thing which made you more happy? This girl asked me, my student, and every student they work at, yes, this question, fantastic question, we want an answer, you postpone your teachings, they said. Okay, how to answer that? I said, first time this question, I have not faced in my country or anywhere that question. What made you more happy? You know, you get many times happy, you get many times sadness when you fail also. But this, my student asked me, what made you that happiness, the more happiness equivalent in Sanskrit, ananda, that is bliss. Which gave you bliss? That's the question this girl asked me. Now I have to think some time. Then my answer was like this. You know, when India, I was the project director for satellite launch vehicle. When we launched the satellite launch vehicle, put the satellite in the orbit, before there was a failure. Second time we put it, which was a success. It was a grand success. So India put the satellite in the orbit using her own rocket, fourth nation. So it's celebration. Now when the Agni missile, I said, I got happiness to my student. She was not happy. Then second answer was, I did Agni missile system. I means my team did it. I was the chief for that. And it reached the 2000 kilometer range accurately. That also gave happiness. Third thing is on 18th May 1998, when the desert temperature was 53 degrees, now you are 18 degrees centigrade here, there it was 53 degrees centigrade, we were all working there for 1 month like that. On that day of the date, India became a nuclear weapon state. That also gave a lot of happiness. Then in the Parliament, India 2020 vision was discussed, and India become economically developed nation free from poverty by the year 2020. That also gave the fantastic happiness because government has put its seal. Now, still I have not answered. She was not happy. You give me, which gave you more happiness? The more happiness comes. You know, when I was a scientist, I was working on a material what is called carbon-carbon material. Some of the doctors will know how carbon-carbon material has got a high strength, how is biocompatible. Now, this material, I used it for a heat shield of Agni, which re-enters with nearly 15 times the sound speed. At that time, the temperature outside the rocket casing will be about 4,500 degree Kelvin, but inside should be something like this temperature what you are having in your room. So, for that purpose, we have developed that re-entry heat shield material, carbon-carbon material. After the success of the Agni missile, many people came to know that I have developed certain system. So my friend, thick friend, very close friend, a orthopedic surgeon, he came to me. I want to see the material what you have developed. I took him to my lab and showed him that carbon-carbon material heat shield which was used in the Agni. He lifted, he said, very light. What type of work you do besides making pain and he took me to his hospital. And there he took to his ward about 30-40 children below 15. The children were struggling with calipers. You know calipers? It's a polio patient. They fit that polio patient, they fit it. It's each caliper, the 2 caliper, 4 kilogram. That children find it very difficult to wear. So he gave a challenge, orthopedic surgeon gave me a challenge, whether you can make a lighter, a stronger, cheaper. So my scientist and the team worked very hard. Within 20 days, we make a mold and 20 FROs, flow reaction orthosis and calipers, we made weighing 400 gram. 4 kilogram become 400 gram, 1/10 of the weight. When we fitted these children, children started running. When the mother saw their children running, the tears came. But for mother's tear gave me the greatest happiness. That ananda. Friends, this is what the joy of the giving. This is how you get the joy, and definitely the mission is a beautiful mission. What Dr. Terry is doing, and I appreciate SEVA mission, and definitely we should give and give and give. And see that program is not limited to one country, it's a multiple countries. Wherever the pain, the program should be. So friends, with this, I wish you all the best, since you all have come here with the big heart, giving heart. Just now, one boy asked me yesterday, he asked me, tell me, after all, I am a student, what can I give? You are giving, you are telling. Can we? I said, on holidays, study your primary education. On holiday, you go anywhere away from this place, and people who cannot read and write, teach them read and write. 5 people you do, number 1. Number 2, it is true for Canada also. Number 2, every one of you, I have got a mission for India, I have got a mission for the world, that is 10 billion tree planting for the world, 1 billion tree for billion people for India. Every tree, do you remember, by photosynthesis, it absorbs 20 kilogram of carbon dioxide. It lets out nearly 12 kilogram of oxygen. So you are clean environment. So I told the student, you don't need to have money. You don't need to have money to give. You just do this. Third thing is, you go to in Canada, you go to a hospital. Small hospitals you go. At that visiting time, every bed will be crowded to see their patients, 6 members, 8 members, 10, 15 members. There are beds, nobody will visit them. They are alone, elderly people, not families. Give them flowers, give them fruits, nothing costs for that. So this is how we can give. So friends, wish you all the best and have a good dinner. God bless you.